Okay, this is a quick demo just to clear up any misunderstandings I may have created in a previous demo. I thought this was rather important because it still can be done all the way up till Rebelle 7. I don't have Rebelle 8, so I'm not sure about actually using it, but I think it should work because I don't know if any of the controls have changed as far as the simple ones that I'm using. Now in watercolors, I can just lock the transparency of just water, no color at all. This is what we're going to do next, and I'll show you how. Okay, just some background on what I'm working on. This is just 11 by 15 cold press handmade watercolor paper out of the paper collection, and it's only 150 dpi, so my colors will mix rather quickly. Now what I want to do first is go over to here and put on the show wet mode. This is the show wet button. I'll click that on, and then I'll go up to my water tool, and that's this right here. This is just water only, and the brush I picked is this one here. So if I start painting down with just water, this is the shapes I'll get with this particular brush. Now keep in mind, I could go back to my marquee tool, selection tool, and pick out a random shape, whatever I want, and then I'll enter that, and this is the area I'm going to work with. Now if I go back to my water tool, I can add water within that shape only, and that is it, and then I'll deselect, and all of that can be locked on a transparent lock. So now the trick is I have to select my transparent lock transparency button right here before I turn off the show wet mode. Now that the transparency is locked, I could then turn off my show wet mode, and now all I have is a blank white sheet of paper. But if I go to my watercolor tools and brushes, I'll pick my bloom brush, pick a nice vivid color. This is quinacridone gold. These are named all after traditional watercolors. Now if I start painting, I will only be able to paint within that wet area. There's my rectangle right there, and that's it. And now if I start mixing colors within that area, I'll only get a mix within my original wet area. So if I start putting down some quinacridone gold or permanent magenta, whatever color I'm using, this is cobalt violet, and these are the colors and mixes I'll get. Now they're going to bloom and cauliflower shapes rather quickly because I have the water turned all the way up and the opacity is fairly strong, but I will get mixtures rather quickly. If I want a fast dry, I just hit fast dry, and that's it, and that's the mix I will end up with. And that's how you can lock transparency. But now remember, if I turn off the lock transparency, it will be gone for good. And I will show you in the next step how we could eliminate that problem. Because now if I pick any color, here's a cobalt blue, I will be able to paint anywhere. The lock transparency is no longer there. Now we could get around that, and I'll show you how we could do that next. Okay, here's how we could save an additional layer with the locked transparency. There will be some good and bad with that, and I'll show you what I mean. First, let's go through all the same steps. Show wet, grab our water tool, put down some water, and then hit the lock transparency. And then now what I want to do is I could duplicate that layer. And now, just so I don't confuse myself, I'll turn the new layer off and go back to the original layer. Now, if I turn off the show wet mode, go to my watercolor brush. Let's pick another vibrant color. Let's just go with the cobalt turquoise light. And there it is. I'm painting just the wet area again. And I'll just fast dry that. But now if I go to my saved duplicated layer, I'll turn this one off, go to the top one, turn this one on, and try and paint that, and nothing is happening. Now, what all I have to do is the same thing as the original steps. Show the wet area, turn off the transparent lock, and then turn it back on. And once I do that, I'm locking just the water again. So now if I turn off the show wet mode, I'll be able to paint again. But when I originally brought that layer up, I wasn't able to paint anywhere, only because the entire layer had a lock transparency on it. I have to show my water first and then lock the transparency, and then I could show the water and turn it off. Now, there is one problem with this particular step too, and that is if I turn off the show wet, which it is, I will not be able to mix colors on individual layers. And I will show you how to get around that next. If I do this with a permanent magenta, that's going to mix on this layer. But now if I turn this layer off, my permanent magenta is gone. Now I'm only working with this layer, and I'd have to put the permanent magenta down again. And if I turn on the other layer, then I'll have a mixture, an optical mix of both, but they will be different from layer to layer. That's just the way this digital layering is going to work. Now, how we can get around that will be the next step. Okay, now this may be an additional step that you can use if you want to save your wet area only as a selection, so you can work and mix on any layer you want, saving that same selection area. Now, a lot of artists do a lot of different things for different reasons. So if you need to save that same selection, here's how you could do it. We'll go back to show wet mode, grab our water tool, put down some water. Again, lock transparency. Now this time I will duplicate the layer. I'll turn this one off, the original layer, just so we don't confuse ourselves. And then while the show wet mode is on, I'll go up to my fill bucket. You could use a brush, fill bucket, whatever you want. I want my black. I only use black as a mask color in digital. Click on my wet area, and this is what I got. Now, as long as I have that black area, I could turn off the show wet mode. And there's my black area. It is even varied in hue depending on the amount of water we put down. Now that I have that black area, I could save that, go up to my magic wand, as a selection, touch down on the black, and it's only selecting the black as long as contiguous is off. Wherever there's black, even if it's not connected, it's going to save that black area. Now what I could do is go up, hit edit, and right here under selection, this is for R7. I'm not sure what R8 is like. Under selection, then I could save selection as, and if I click on that, then I could go wherever I want to save this exact selection, and then that would be it. But then I could also just save this layer as a black layer, that even if I don't save the selection, as long as I go back to this layer, I could always then deselect. Now I'm on my original layer, and again, if I want to paint on it, all I have to do, nothing is happening again. Show wet mode, click the transparent lock off, then click it back on. Then I could turn the wet mode off and I could paint again. This is just black. But then now, because I have this area selected as a mask area, let's put some different colors in here just to randomize it. Now if I go back to my mask layer of my own creation, I'll turn this on, hit the magic wand, select that area, turn this off, go back to this layer. Now I can mix any color I want, even if it's not on a lock transparency. Go back to the watercolor brushes, select orange, And there it is. I'm only going to stay within that original wet area because it is now a selection. Hopefully this will clear up a little bit of how to just lock a wet area with a transparent lock. Until I see you out in the field or back at the studio, thanks for watching.